For the first time, we've allowed the cameras into Money Guy Studios, where we produce all the music for our record label, Cash Boy Records.
This is where it all happens.
This is a big day for us to allow people into our environment for the first time, but this is a very secretive, special, creative place that we try to protect because it's a very self-contained bubble. And anybody that comes in from the outside, if they're not clear as a creative person, it contaminates the whole environment, and we can't have it. Can't have it.
And as far as the location of where we are, that'll never be known.
That'll never be revealed.
I don't even know where I am.
No.
He don't even know where he is.
Take a pill before we leave, and then we pass out, and they drag us out of here.
Yeah, we kept it a secret from ourselves in case of whoever, any kidnapping.
Somebody wants to torture us, we don't know.
Yeah.
Even if they want to cut our brain open and tap into the waves, they still can't find it.
Yeah, and that's where we work, you know. This is where it all happens. We're working on this album, this Christmas album. You know how long we're working on this album? 87 days in a row I'm in this studio. 87 days for what? For what? For myself? For him? Not that I wouldn't do stuff for him in general, just for GP, but we're doing things for kids, for neighbors, for neighborhoods.
What are we here for?
Why are we here? Why are we here? Okay, how many times I gotta ask you? Why are we here? We're here for the kids. What is MTV here? What is MTV for? For the kids.
Kids. Unbelievable, these kids.
You say you for the children, but I know that's a lot of, you know.
No, but we're still about the streets.
Yes, it's about the children. You want this because there's children in the streets.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Who's buying the records?
Everybody says this and that for the children, but what about the kids in the streets? Like, in other words, from now on, everybody's gonna go like this. Look, we came in here, we went like this. We went like this. Everybody walking around.
Walking around each other, looking each other.
Like this. It's gotta be like this. That's it. This is this.
I was telling them.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, something was trying to explain to me, but he didn't like put it in the words that y'all put it. You know what I mean?
We make it plain, we break it down, you know?
Yeah, y'all break it down, you know what I mean?
I don't want to mislead
It's a simple message. It's not about it's not about nothing but what
like if I do this and he does this and everybody goes like this, it's good, but it's crooked.
It's off.
I go like this.
Now you got something.
Simple, fellas. Pure, simple simplicity.
Now we talking, bro.
A lot of guys don't see that. A lot of guys don't see that.
With that in mind, I feel we should go back in there and attack this thing.
Yeah.
Based on this.
Okay.
All right, fellas. Thank you. I love you. Let's get in there.
Until we opened the doors, opened the cameras up to the public, there was about 3 people who knew that on this board behind us, we created about half the music that's out in the universe right now.
A lot of people don't know that. Think of some of the guys we work with. It'll blow your mind. Quincy Jones we work with.
Berry Gordy.
The
whole Motown thing.
The whole thing.
Who was that? Motown.
That was all us. Come on. Michael Jackson, the Jackson 5.
Come on.
That was us. We worked with Michael Jackson before he was a white woman.
Who do you think told the Beatles to put on suits? Those kids never owned a suit in their whole lives.
They run around with
there were a bunch of guys with mop tops, look like German art students.
They had their.
Meanwhile, I said, throw on a suit. People love you. Be a gentleman.
Come on.
You know, the girls love you. Why? Because you're a gentleman.
That's
you
right.
You see anybody wearing suits anymore? Exactly.
That's my point. That's why we try to stay sharp. Some of the guys we work with, the most influential people in the world, Wordsworth, Baby Power, Master Fool.
Lyricist Lounge
show.
Come on.
These guys.
It used to be the My Way Lounge on Lake Street.
In a guy's
on
basement.
West 12th. I said, why don't you bring the kids in? They're standing on the corner rapping, busting rhymes, freestyle, coming off the dome. Why don't you have them? It's cold outside. Come in, sit in the back room. You want to throw down some beats? You want to freestyle? You want to scratch? All of a sudden, My Way Lounge becomes Lyricist Lounge. End of story. So how do y'all fellas know Money, Cash, and the other guy?
Man, I met them one day. This dude, we was shooting pool actually, and Casciolini was shooting pool with the other guy, and there was this other guy besides the other guy. And the other guy, not the other guy that's with Casciolini, but the other guy that was shooting pool. What's his name? I think that wasn't the other guy?
There was this Italian cat. You know, he was dressed up like a pimp. He say his name was Money Casciolini.
I've had a couple run-ins with the Money Casciolini.
He really keeps all of us actors in check. Money. He's an agent, or of sorts.
The show, I mean, the show is like this. You make the whole show, right or wrong. Come on, let's be honest. There's nobody around. What? Excuse me. This shouldn't even be Lyricist Lounge. This should be the baby power hour. You're the ruler. You're the king from back in the day, old school, OG. I'm an OG, you know? Original Goodfellow, you know what I mean? Pop, listen to me, Pop. Calm down. What did I tell you 10 years ago? I told you hip-hop was going to be the biggest thing in the whole world. Kids were going to go nuts. I spoke to the lounge guys. I gave them the whole song and dance about we're partners now. Listen, they're producers. They produce. Okay. You're an artist, you art.
Between everybody in this whole room and everybody we ever met in these projects, me and you are more like anybody than they are, or even like themselves. You wanna know why? Because if you think about it, we're like this. Like everybody's in this box, like this. Everything's a box, right? They're in the box, they run around, they're going to work. But meanwhile, me and you were outside the box. Every day on a daily basis, we're jumping over like this. Over the box, and then they look up and they go, oh, they looking for us. Like in other words, like a bird drops down food to the babies, that's me and you. They're in the box and we're up jumping over the box, and that's the soul searching. What happened to me and there, that's what I realized. Me and you were like one and the same. So from now on, I'm gonna try and take it a little easy, and if there's anything I could ever do for you, I'm here for you, because these other bastards in the box, they make me wanna, I swear to God, I'll hang myself if I think about it anymore.